Shadow people. It's the middle of the night, you wake up to a tall, dark figure standing at the edge of your bed. It has no face, no details, just an ominous silhouette that vanishes when you turn on the light. Shadow people are dark, humanoid shapes believed to be paranormal entities that lack discernible features and appear as solid shadows. Encounters with shadow people often occur in bedrooms, dark hallways, or isolated locations at night. They're frequently reported during episodes of sleep paralysis. Theories on shadow people range from spirits trapped between realms to interdimensional beings or even manifestations of fear and anxiety. Doppelgangers. You're walking through a crowded street and spotting someone who looks exactly like you. Same face, same clothes, even the same mannerisms. But when you approach, they vanish into thin air. Doppelgangers, from the German word meaning double walker, are ghostly doubles of living people. They are said to mimic individuals perfectly, yet sometimes behaving in a strange or contradictory way. Accounts of doppelgangers span centuries and cultures, often reported in moments of stress or illness. Theories range from spiritual to psychological. Some believe doppelgangers are unresolved energy or a warning from the spiritual realm. Others suggest they are hallucinations caused by fatigue, stress, or neurological conditions like autoscopy. In folklore, meeting your own doppelganger is said to be a harbinger of bad luck or even death. Hungry ghosts. Hungry ghosts, or preta in Sanskrit, are tormented spirits found in Buddhist, Hindu, and Taoist traditions. They are said to be cursed with insatiable cravings for the food, drink, or other worldly desires they could not let go of in life. With deep roots in East Asian and South Asian cultures, where Buddhist and Taoist practices are prevalent, hungry ghosts are often linked to cemeteries, temples, or areas where offerings are made. Hungry ghosts are said to arise from karmic punishment for greed, selfishness, or unresolved desires in a previous life. Hungry ghosts are often described as emaciated beings with swollen bellies, tiny mouths, and narrow throats, with their presence bringing misfortune to those who cross them. Residual hauntings. Residual hauntings are often described as recordings of past events imprinted on a location. Unlike interactive spirits, these ghosts do not engage with the living. Instead, they replay specific moments over and over, seemingly unaware of their surroundings. These hauntings are frequently tied to places of intense emotional energy, such as battlefields, hospitals, or homes that witnessed tragedy. Theories like the stone tape hypothesis suggest that strong emotions, such as fear, grief, or anger, can imprint themselves on their environment. Witnesses often describe seeing apparitions that perform repetitive actions, such as soldiers marching in formation or a woman endlessly climbing stairs. These spirits are silent and non-responsive. Poltergeists. You're sitting alone at home when a sudden crash echoes from the kitchen. You rush in, only to find plates scattered across the floor, without anyone there to explain it. The term poltergeist comes from the German words poltern, to make noise, and Geist, which means ghost. Often referred to as noisy ghosts, poltergeists are supernatural entities known for creating physical disturbances. Poltergeist activity is most often reported in homes with heightened emotional tension or stress. Theories about their origins vary. Some believe poltergeists are spirits drawn to conflict or high-energy environments. Others suggest they might not be ghosts at all, but manifestations of psychokinetic energy from living individuals under emotional strain. Poltergeist activity includes loud banging, objects being thrown across the room, unexplained electrical disturbances, and even furniture moving on its own. These occurrences are unpredictable, often escalating in intensity before suddenly stopping. Interactive personality ghosts. Imagine standing in your childhood home and catching the faint scent of your grandmother's perfume. Though she passed away years ago, you feel a presence familiar yet unexplainable. Interactive personality ghosts are thought to be the spirits of deceased individuals who actively interact with the living. These encounters frequently occur in places of deep emotional significance, homes, hospitals, or locations tied to the spirit's life. Many believe these spirits linger due to strong emotional ties, unfinished business, or a desire to provide comfort and closure to their loved ones. Reports often describe subtle signs like hearing a loved one's voice, feeling a gentle touch, or seeing their full apparition. Some even note that the scent of their favorite perfume or tobacco. These interactions are rarely frightening, more comforting, or bittersweet. Interactive personality ghosts are said to be highly aware of their surroundings and the people they contact. Their goal seems to be connection rather than fear. Funnel ghosts. You walk into an old abandoned house and feel a sudden icy breeze swirl past you. It's not a draft, and it's too focused to be random. You look around, but nothing explains the strange sensation. Funnel ghosts are characterized by a concentrated, swirling column of energy. These ghosts are often tied to indoor spaces, particularly historic homes, castles, and locations of significant emotional resonance. Funnel ghosts are thought to represent spirits trying to move between realms or manifest physically. Witnesses describe funnel ghosts as sudden cold spots accompanied by swirling breezes of faint mist. Orbs. You're looking through an old family photo album when you notice something unusual. A glowing circular light floating in the frame. Orbs are spherical lights or shapes often captured in photographs or videos, believed by many to represent the soul or essence of a spirit traveling through the physical world. They're most commonly seen in locations tied to tragedy, like cemeteries, battlefields, or historic sites. Some believe orbs are a sign of spiritual energy, a ghost manifesting in its simplest form. Orbs vary in size and color, with each hue thought to symbolize a different energy or intention. White orbs are often seen as protective, while red orbs are associated with anger or warning. Skeptics argue that orbs are merely dust particles, water droplets, or insects reflecting light in a camera lens. However, believers point to their distinct shape and recurring presence in haunted locations as evidence of the paranormal. Revenants. Revenants are undead beings believed to rise from their graves, often for vengeance or to fulfill an unresolved purpose. Unlike spectral ghosts, revenants have physical forms, making them far more dangerous. Revenants appear in legends from across Europe, particularly in medieval England, Iceland, and France. Some tales suggest that improper burials or unresolved grievances in life cause them to rise. They are often linked to moral failings, such as greed, betrayal, or murder. Revenants are described as grotesque, decaying corpses with immense physical strength. Crisis apparitions. You're sitting quietly at home when you see a loved one standing in the doorway. Their expression is calm but distant. Moments later, the phone rings with devastating news. Crisis apparitions are ghostly manifestations that appear during moments of extreme emotional distress or at the time of death. Proponents of crisis apparitions suggest that during moments of great emotional or physical upheaval, a person's spirit may unconsciously project itself to loved ones. Witnesses describe these apparitions as vivid and lifelike. One famous account comes from Nathaniel Wilmot, a Union soldier stationed in Virginia during the U.S. Civil War. Nathaniel was awoken one night to see his mother at his bedside. The next day, Wilmot received a letter informing him that his mother had passed away in Connecticut, 400 miles away, the same night he claimed to have seen her. Banshees. Banshees, derived from an Irish term meaning women of the fairy mound, are spirits in Irish folklore believed to foretell death. They're deeply rooted in Irish and Celtic mythology, often tied to families of noble lineage. Legends suggest banshees are the spirits of women who suffered tragic deaths or were wronged in life. Their role is not to cause harm but to serve as a messenger, ensuring the family is prepared for the loss to come. Their defining feature is their wailing, a long, mournful cry said to echo through the night. White ladies. White ladies are ghostly apparitions dressed in white gowns. They are often associated with tales of love, loss, and betrayal, haunting locations tied to their tragic endings. These apparitions are found in folklore worldwide, with notable legends from Europe, Asia, and the Americas. Witnesses describe white ladies as ethereal figures with long hair and flowing gowns. Their face is often obscured. Their presence is marked by a feeling of sorrow and unease,